Season 6, Episode 2, 1963.
He confidently claimed that his manhood was larger than the other guy's cock and proceeded to show it off. Annie jokingly remarked that it seemed abnormally big, and I was like, fucking hell.
Laura, can we discuss something other than sex for once? I really don't want to hear about big dicks. Okay, he's big, but who cares?
I have a huge one, almost a foot long, and Laura saw it to confirm. Come on, both of you can admit that mine is the largest.
James, your maggot is tiny. Can we please focus on the matter at hand instead of engaging in inappropriate conversations about dick sizes?
Wow, guys, why did we venture out so far? We're literally in the middle of nowhere. It's giving me the creeps.
Since 1946, numerous individuals have disappeared in this area. Backpackers venture to this side of the hill only to vanish without a trace. With over 50 people missing, I am determined to uncover the cause behind these mysterious disappearances.
Can you believe it? We had to walk for miles instead of just driving up to this place. I wonder if there's some sort of creature lurking around here that devours people. What are your thoughts on this?
I can't say for certain, but one thing I do know is that there's something along this path that deserves our attention. It's intriguing how even the authorities have missed this route.
As I scanned through the maps, I couldn't find any markings at all, just endless grassland with no landmarks in sight.
Indeed, I can't help but feel that there's a government cover-up going on. It's reminiscent of the mysterious happenings at Area 51, albeit on a smaller scale. Interestingly enough, there have been a handful of UFO sightings in this area too. I wonder if it's extraterrestrials, but perhaps something is grabbing their interest. Aliens have a tendency to pay attention to significant occurrences. If you examine some of the most momentous events in history, you'll comprehend. Take the sinking of the Titanic, for instance. There were extraterrestrials observing that astonishing event.
I think it's a serial killer targeting people randomly. It's like a more American version of Mick Black.
I spotted a hill just up ahead, team. Shall we check it out to see if we can find any clues from the top?
I have my sunglasses, which of course have the ability to detect people's genes. However, they can also identify any supernatural occurrences that should not exist in 1963.
I understand that this story may sound unbelievable, but I feel the need to share it. They said they were searching for extraterrestrial beings, but I will explain that part later. Can you help me make sense of everything that happened when I was a child?
I am here to help you as your psychologist. That's what I do. It may seem strange at first, but after hearing your story, I might be able to provide you with some additional guidance, Mick.
How is it even possible for these three individuals to be present here and then reappear after more than 30 years, looking younger than they did before?
Who knows what's happening in the world these days? There's so much going on that we are unaware of. Have you inquired about this when you met them again?
I did ask Louise a few questions about that terrible night. She completely denied having any knowledge of it, which made me start to wonder if it was possible that they could be time travelers.
Hey, do you see anything interesting up there that has caught your attention, Four Eyes? Except for the two bored people who waited for you for almost an hour.
Shut the fuck up, James. These sunglasses are effective, but they need to scan the entire area and match everything. I'm almost done, but haven't found anything paranormal yet.
I ascended the rock and glanced at that house. Have you noticed how out of place it looks with no other houses around for miles?
I didn't realize that I overlooked that house right in front of me. It's fascinating how much we rely on technology sometimes.
Have your glasses not started beeping yet, as they usually do? If there was something odd happening, wouldn't your sunglasses have alerted you by now?
They are not alerting me, but they are detecting everything from leaves to grass and even flowers. So why can't they focus on that house? They should alert me to that.
I believe it's necessary for us to go down there and investigate what's truly happening. We should uncover the owner of that charming little house situated in the middle of nowhere.
Perhaps if we politely request, they might consider providing us with a beverage. We could certainly use some refills for our water bottles regardless.
Be careful, something unusual is happening. We're not sure how they will respond when we get there, but they might be able to assist us.
I want to make it clear that I was a lot younger at that time, so some details may not be accurate. However, I vividly recall the events that unfolded when they showed up at my door. I recall a chilly afternoon, although I cannot pinpoint the exact time. However, I distinctly remember gazing out of my window and observing their gradual approach towards me.
Are you both really going to just sit there while I knock? Come up here and stay with me.
I recall playing with my toys when suddenly there was a loud knock at the door. Living in a remote area, it was unusual for anyone to visit us. Visitors would go just as quick as they arrived.
Hello, I apologize for interrupting. My name is Louise, and my friends and I were just passing by when we realized we have run out of water. If it's not too much trouble, would you mind refilling our bottles, please?
Louise, around the age of 20, with her beautiful long brown hair, was the one who knocked on our door that day. She was wearing denim dungarees and looked absolutely stunning. She had a conversation with my dad, whose name I can't recall, so I'll just refer to him as Daddy.
Welcome. You must be quite parched. Please come in. I'll fill up your water bottles and those of your friends. It's a rare treat to have visitors, especially since we're so far away. It's a pleasure to meet you, Louise.
My father was a generous man who frequently travelled for work. I can't recall what his job was, but he always made sure we had food to eat. Louise arrived accompanied by Laura, a slender woman with blonde hair who was dressed in a grey jumper. Following them was James, who had brown hair and was wearing a blue t-shirt. However, at this moment, he seemed older than the women.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Dad. Thank you for welcoming us into your home. We've been investigating the mysterious vanishings in this area. Have you come across any information regarding this matter?
Can you believe the number of missing hikers that have disappeared over the years? It's truly frightening for their families. It's baffling how they can vanish without a single clue.
Hello there, young man. May I ask who you are? I see you're enjoying your train set. Are you having fun with all those trains?
My son is a bit shy when it comes to meeting new people, so please excuse his hesitation. Son, don't be afraid. Just say hello to these kind visitors.
Laura's ability to immediately engage and be present without any delay was truly remarkable. I must admit, it was a bit intimidating for me to receive such prompt and focused attention from her.
I apologize for eavesdropping, but I overheard some conversation and decided to come downstairs to see what was happening. We don't usually have visitors, so it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm the mother.
My mum, who was in her late 30s, was older than my dad. She had beautiful long blonde curly hair. She always showered me with love and made me feel secure. She truly cared for me.
It's a pleasure to meet you. How long have you been residing in this area? Living in such a remote location can be quite intimidating, don't you think? Wouldn't you rather live in a bustling city or something similar?
The duration of that event exceeded all expectations. I can't recall the exact details since I was instructed to remain in the lounge, engrossed in playing with my toys, while everyone else ventured down into the basement.
Have you figured out the reason behind their trip to the basement? Was there anything noteworthy happening down there?
My family usually throws parties in the basement, which are always filled with noise and shouting. However, once the guests leave, I would never see them again. Later that night, Laura rushed into the living room. She was injured and drenched in blood.
Keep this between us, okay? Please don't let anyone, not even your family, know that I'm here. Just stay quiet and let's not make this situation any worse.
I believe she may have harmed herself downstairs, considering her mental state. She was tied up with rope and covered in blood.
Leave him alone this instant, you despicable man, or else I'll make you regret it. Get the fuck off me!
You all better recognize whose turf you're on. Bring me the axe immediately. I'll take care of every last one of you.
Come on, Daddy. These ignorant individuals need a valuable lesson. Show them the consequences of their actions.
Hey, is there someone you're forgetting? You mean spirited person?
Laura, we could really use your expertise out here ASAP.
Let's go, you idiot. I'll make sure you regret this. None of your family members will survive this, got it?
My sister was also under attack. She confronted Laura, who was holding a knife, and attempted to stab her. I witnessed them grappling in the living room.
You chose the most terrible individuals. We're not like the others you've hurt, Father. We are the Rats. Don't forget our names.
I caught the sound of my mother's voice yelling, "You stabbed Daddy!" The echoes of her scream filled the air as I heard the sound of objects breaking. Without hesitation, I sprinted away from the chaos, where Laura and my sister were engaged in a fierce struggle over the knife.
Can you guys assist me? She's attempting to stab me!
James, please make sure to take care of the mother. I will handle the situation with the sister who has been braiding my hair for the past 6 hours in the basement. Are you still interested in playing with my hair now that my hands are no longer tied together? Apologies for the delay, it took longer than anticipated. I was unable to even change my form as I became extremely weak from all of this. Otherwise, it would have been much quicker, my friend.
I attempted to conceal myself in a cupboard while the chaos of fighting and screaming continued briefly. The sounds of bangs and crashes echoed throughout the entire house.
Laura, don't fret, I'll be fine. My injuries may look bad, but they're not that serious. The important thing is that we all made it through. Let me take a look at your wound from being stabbed.
I feel fine, but my arm might need stitches. I got slashed while running up the stairs by the mute daughter who attacked me.
Have you noticed the son's whereabouts? We must take action before he exposes our activities to others.
Hey guys, what should we do about the mother? I haven't killed her yet. Do you want to have some fun with her? I think we should torture her.
James, that sounds like a blast.
You two grab her while I tape her up with duct tape. She deserves everything coming to her, and I want to get some payback.
I witnessed them punching and kicking my mother and tying her up. Suddenly, Louise noticed me observing and quickly approached my hiding spot.
I discovered their son, the timid one, hiding in the closet. We have a more exciting game to play with you, much better than hide and seek or cowboys and Indians.
I recall blacking out from the overwhelming shock. The three of them took me that night. I can still remember the song they sang.
Do you recall the lyrics of that song, Mick? I think that song must hold a very powerful memory.
I can still remember the lyrics from when they sang it. Our heroes, once so bold, now chasing dreams, I'm told. The song was called Abused Bagpipes. I think it's a song from their culture that has been handed down from one generation of rats to another. There is a lot of history about them that remains unknown, with some of it being documented.
I believe this is the most beneficial course of action. Let's leave him here. Eventually, someone will come across him and at least he will have survived. Perhaps we have done him a favor.
This appears to be the most suitable choice, guys. I can't come up with any other alternatives. We are aware of what will happen next. However, we must allow this to occur. I should have realized it sooner. Now everything is clear. He anticipated that this day would arrive.
I struggle to comprehend the fact that we are aware of the violence he will cause in 40 years, yet we are powerless to stop it. We all understand that taking innocent lives is wrong.
We made sure to have backup plans in place, which turned out to be a blessing when he came back. Welcome to the Frome Child Story arc, guys.
I witnessed the three of them departing, abandoning me on the roadside in Frome. I felt utterly lost, unsure of my surroundings. An hour later, a police officer passed by and discovered me sitting in the middle of the road, tears streaming down my face. As a result of the actions of those individuals, I was placed in care due to what they did to my family.
Apologies for interrupting, but your time is up. That's an intriguing story, Mick. I look forward to hearing more next time we meet.
Thank you, Doctor, for helping me to open up about my past. I will see you at the same time next week. I have a very important meeting that requires my attention.
Fuck's sake, Laura, you need to stop making mistakes. Avoid confronting them head on.
Louise, be quiet and don't hit me, or fucking grab me, you wanker. Let go of me. Fuck!
Anyone want a coffee?
Fuck off, James.
Fuck off, Shrek. You've got full health. I needed that apple. Why did you eat it? Fuck's sake, Laura.
Fuck it, I am dead.
It's your fault, James. You put us off.
Fuck off, you grabbed me.
Excuse me, you got in the way, Laura.
Yeah, we want a fucking coffee.
James, you fucking wanker, get me a coffee.
Yeah, hurry up, 3 sugars, come on.
Hang on, for fuck's sake, gamer rage, much Jesus.
You're clueless about the difficulty of this game until you defeat those ninjas. They keep dodging every hit. Shrek, can you grab me a beer?
Wait a second, I'll give Jason a call because we're running low on beers. We might have to head out to get some. I believe this is the last can.
I'm curious about the job that Eden has for me. I'm not really sure. Whatever it is, I guess it means a little extra money to support all of us. Oh well, we'll see. Can someone just call me when I'm not behind the wheel? Chances are, one of the three is looking for something from the store. I'm guessing it's alcohol.
Hey Jason, it's James. I hope you're doing well. Louise is almost out of beer and she's wondering if you could grab some more for her. Thanks, mate.
Pass me the phone so I can let him know which vodka I prefer. Hey buddy, can you grab me the clear labeled super strong one and some Coke, please?
I can't do Louise right now because I'm busy assisting Eden in Totnes. I apologize, but this is necessary for the well-being of the rats. You'll need to find someone else.
Laura, it's your turn to go to Tex and buy me some vodka. We don't have a specific brand in mind,
Louise,
so
really,
just
it's your
get me
fucking
something
turn?
strong, please. Bring back some weed, please, Jason.
I refuse to go to the store by myself. I really don't want to end up getting wrapped in cling film. James, put your shoes on. You're coming with me.
Oh, for fuck's sake, can't you both go? Mick is nowhere to be seen.
Shut the fuck up, both of you. Just fucking go Tex.
Seriously,
You're
for
a lazy
fuck's
bitch.
sake.
I got us fucking pizza last night. Cheers, Jason. See you soon, mate.
No problem at all. I just got to Eden's. I'll catch up with you when I return. Hope you all have a great day.
Hi there. I appreciate you coming on such short notice. I wouldn't have reached out if I didn't think it was important.
It's okay. You sounded quite worried on the phone. What seems to be the problem? Louise would have joined us, but unfortunately she's more focused on playing computer games right now.
Uncle Eden, are you going to hurry up and make me some chips? You promised my mom you would take care of me.
Apologies, Jason. I'm not sure if you've met Ariel. She's the daughter of my teammate. Her mother is involved in some business activities and can't take her along while dealing drugs, so I'm stuck babysitting her.
Why are you older folks so keen on dealing drugs? You should be looking into bigger operations, like trafficking illegal boosters or something similar. You both ought to start including me in some of those drug deals.
I hope this doesn't come off as rude, but Eden, I need to be clear. I don't handle drugs. I'm here to help you, but that's not part of what I do. No offense intended.
I really don't want you to sell drugs for me, Jason. We have other problems here in Totnes, and I believe one of them is quite serious. Have you heard of Gooper the Copper?
No, I really don't like the direction this is heading. Please, tell me you're not suggesting I should kill a police officer. That would be a terrible idea, considering the whole murder thing, if you understand what I mean.
He is an android, but a faulty one that has gone rogue. The police have encountered problems with him and are attempting to shut him down.
A few weeks back, I brought in a couple of guys to handle my business in the area. Gooper showed up, found them and killed them. He then took my drugs and got rid of them. After that, he called my phone and advised me to leave his town.
It seems that since he has gone rogue, the police want him out of the way because he poses a threat to public safety. You also want him eliminated so you can sell drugs without worrying about Gooper interfering with your operations. It sounds like this is a sanctioned hit.
The police are offering a $5,000 reward for anyone who can capture Gooper. However, it's clear he won't surrender easily. I've located where the android has been hiding, and we can go there together to take it out.
You know I can hold my own. Eden and I have our own enhancements. The three of us could storm that abandoned milk factory and take down Gooper.
You can't join us, Ariel. That creature would take you out instantly. Jason and I are going to take it down and collect the reward.
I believe we should consider getting some backup. However, with such a large cash payout for a single kill, it might be worth the risk.
Since you both prefer not to venture out on your own, how about you treat me to an extra beer for giving you a lift up the road?
We'll have to hold off until next week. There are moments when I wish we weren't struggling financially. We did manage to gather some food from the food bank, which is a positive step. However, Laura chose to indulge herself a bit.
What did you two splurge on this time? It seems like budgeting isn't your strong suit. Maybe stick to essentials and leave the vibrators off the shopping list.
Last year, I picked up one of those, but someone refused to let me use it on him. If you have cash for the vodka, we can hop out here. If you want to park at the bottom of Torrey Hill, Louise, that'll save you from a parking ticket.
All right, catch you both later. Treat yourselves with the change. Stay safe, and I'll see you both soon.
So, James, has Louise discovered anything new regarding the incident with that alternate version of herself that attacked? She genuinely believes that fate itself attempted to harm you, but how could that even be possible?
I'm not sure, but she seems eager to investigate further. The problem is, she can't do much since Harley has her software. Still, it concerns me that it mentioned you were still alive. I'm beginning to think there might be some sort of selection process at play, determining our destinies from above.
Lately, nothing has surprised me. The events of 1963 continue to linger in my mind. I often wonder, if we made a mistake, is it possible to alter the past, or are we bound by the idea that certain moments are set in stone? Look over there. There's a guy in a blue raincoat. Wait, could it be? Is that Mick fucking Black?
Laura, it might be intriguing if you stick around and exercise caution while being with me.
Is that who I think it is? Oh my goodness, he looks like such a strange person. Just look at him. Who would wear something like that in public?
About time you showed up. Just so you know, my bail restrictions are finally over. Brace yourself, because you're about to see a whole lot more of me.
Oh boy, could you be any bigger and scarier than that spooky blue raincoat? Are you the secret love child of Homer Simpson?
What's going on? Are you following us round? Your bail restrictions are lifted, so you decided to follow Laura and me and Torquay.
Oh, you better believe it. I'll have my eyes glued to your every move. Whether it's using the restroom or anything else, I'll be there, watching closely. Tick-tock, my friends. I'll be keeping a close watch on both of you.
If you dare to approach me, I won't hesitate to call the police. It doesn't matter to me at all, as I'm not afraid of you.
You better watch your fucking back, because when I find you walking alone one evening, I'll make sure you regret it. I'll tie you up so fucking tight, you'll wish you were never born, throw you in my van, and make sure you disappear without a trace, you slag.
Stay the hell away from my girlfriend, or I swear I'll personally come over there and smash your ugly face in, your pathetic excuse for a human being.
Stay right here, James. That's exactly what he wants you to do. Don't you dare go over.
He deserves a severe beating, sweetheart. Release my hand now. He had the audacity to attempt kidnapping and murdering you last year, and now he believes he can dominate us both.
You would appear absolutely stunning, wrapped tightly in cling film. I might just indulge in pleasuring myself while thinking about you this evening.
You are a fucking disgusting, depraved old man.
You may think highly of yourself, but unlike you, I don't go around sleeping with everyone and spreading my STIs all over the city. It's quite fitting that someone with a last name like Speed lives up to it.
Looks like the unexpected has happened. Seems like his bail is up and he's out and about walking freely. I better make sure he disappears before I have the urge to punch him once more.
Check this out. Louise has mastered the art of driving a car. Goodness gracious, I'm curious about how you managed to afford this. Did Laura help you out by providing some escorting services?
Go play with your cling film, freak.
Go fuck Louise and James and catch AIDS!
Come on, hop in the car, guys. He's just looking for someone to take a swing at him in front of everyone. It's like DC Gray mentioned, it's all about who can make the first move in this game.
Watch as all of you scurry away from me. Just you wait. I have a delightful surprise in store for each and every one of you. Oh, Louise, you might want to be extra cautious about those pesky flat tires.
Oh, and just so you know, a charming fellow with a cling film obsession actually bought this car. He probably believed all this time that the police were the ones who took the money from under his bed. Shout out to him for covering my driving lessons.
You better fucking give it back right now!
He just kicked the side of your car, babe.
Remain in the vehicle. I can protect myself now that you've shown me a threat. Do you want me to beat you up again? Fucking, come on, let's go, Mick.
See you during a pitch-black evening, Louise.
I warned you last year, stay away from my best friend or Laura, or you'll have to face me and you know what I'm capable of. Now fucking run.
Laura and I were strolling along the road when we spotted Mick, who was grinning at us as we passed by. Suddenly he began hurling insults and making threats in our direction.
I anticipated this situation, and I believed that the three of us should pair up or even stay close together. This way, we can minimize the chances of him launching an attack on us.
He's definitely afraid of you, Louise. The moment you stepped out of the car, he took off running. How did he even know where to track us down? Do we have any idea what kind of vehicle he drives, or is he more of a bus person?
He drives, but I'm not quite sure what kind of car it is. Have you noticed any unusual vehicles parked outside the apartment? I have a feeling he drives something interesting. I even find myself wondering if his mom takes him for rides sometimes.
Consider this. He had plans to abduct Laura last year, and he required a means to execute that. Perhaps he needed a larger vehicle. What about a van? Is that a feasible option?
Hold on. Have you both ever spotted a white van with an amber light lingering near your apartments? I completely missed it last year when he was standing right next to one.
Of course, he wouldn't have his rope, duct tape, and cable ties with him. DC Gray pointed out that he had those items when they took him in. Do you recall that night we were out hunting those cat killers? There was a van circling around with an amber light on top. Got stabbed too, but it was just from stepping on a Lego piece.
Stepping on a Lego brick doesn't really qualify as being stabbed. But remember when I kicked the terror version of you into a glass mirror? Now that was a real stab.
This is so dull. I've only spotted a few cars and that same white van passing by repeatedly. Come on, Louise. You've had your fun. Let's head back home.
It seems likely that he might be using a work van. They're quite common and tend to blend in seamlessly. Who would think to question a repairman driving a van with an amber light on top? If we spot a van with that amber light, it's probably him.
How about we grab these beers and make our way back home? The big stores probably have some great deals going on. We shouldn't let him stress us out, right, ladies?
There's no need to stress about Mick. We won't let him have a shot at any of us. Eventually, he'll tire of the three of us. Let's seize the day and have a blast.
Hey there, my little Mickey. You look a bit down. Did you have a run-in with those pesky rats? What did they tell you?
I aimed to provoke James and Laura, but then that fucking bitch Louise Morrison showed up. It turns out the police weren't the ones who took my money. It was, actually, that fucking Louise. She threatened me, and knowing she was stronger, I had no choice but to back down.
Perhaps it's time for me to put my plan into action. As you know, James and Laura are always on the lookout for boosters, and they aren't as clever as Louise. So, why not bide my time and lure them away from her when the opportunity arises? I could snag both of them at once, darling.
I believe the moment has come, and if this doesn't work, we still have one last option up our sleeves. Before we bring in Little Miss Wet, how about you attempt to mislead them? Do you recall the Watcher headquarters that went up in flames on New Year's 2001? Perhaps we can lure them there.
I'll make an effort to intercept them when Louise isn't around, allowing you to make your move as soon as they step into that tower. They'll be completely vulnerable, and there's no one to rescue them. It's secluded, and you can take them out.
All right, my good girl. I need to head off to see my mum, but I'm counting on you to keep an eye out. I believe they'll be making their way back to James's flat eventually. Stay alert and see if you can distract James and Laura from Louise. She'll definitely advise them against going to the Watcher Tower. Remember, their greed is their Achilles fucking heel.
I promise, sweetheart, I'll do my best. Maybe tonight I can come over and we can enjoy some serial killer movies together. How does that sound, darling? A cozy romantic evening just for us.
Tonight is the night. I'm planning to grab some cling film because I want to make you feel that thrill and share just how wild I can be. You can sit there, looking a bit nervous, and I'll enjoy wrapping you up, darling. Most of my past girlfriends thought it was strange, but you seem to embrace it.
I'll do whatever it takes to make you smile, my love. I'll even call you Captain Polymer and express just how much you mean to me. I'll don that charming red raincoat you adore when you snugly wrap me in cling film. You're my wonderful babe, Mickey.
Here we are at the renowned Dartington Mill, which has been left in ruins for several years. Jason, the Gooper, is likely concealed somewhere within these walls.
I have a strong dislike for androids. They can be incredibly frustrating. You can never rely on them completely. Just a single misstep in communication or encountering something they find objectionable, and everything can go haywire. It's time to get serious. I've encountered a few, and it appears that the police are increasingly relying on these. I wouldn't be surprised if half of the police force is made up of androids at this point.
A few years ago, a Freedom of Information request was made to uncover the number of androids employed by the police and how many had malfunctioned. Unsurprisingly, the police declined to provide any answers and chose not to comment on the matter.
James really has a strong disdain for the police. Louise mentioned that last year his lack of trust in them was so severe that he actually urinated on the police station without a second thought about the possibility of getting arrested.
That's our James, always the same. So here we are, Gulper is hiding out somewhere, and it seems his own police force knows about it but is too frightened to confront him. I've heard this android is unlike anything you've ever encountered.
Hey everyone, I was tucked away in the trunk, and don't even think about telling me to head back home. I can take care of myself, you know.
This is a fantastic beginning to a lovely late afternoon. While I can't really stop you, I have a feeling that Eden isn't too thrilled about the idea of you joining, Ariel.
This robot could seriously pose a threat, so just get back in the car and wait for us. If you don't, I'll have to call your mom and let her know you've been drinking vodka, and then you'll be in big trouble.
I can only imagine how amazing Ariel is with vodka, especially when compared to our Louise, who tends to get so intoxicated that pubs have had to call me to pick her up after she's passed out.
Hey everyone, check it out. Do you see all those wires over there? They resemble android wires, and their square shape is designed to enhance battery life. It's likely that your police robot is connected at the other end of those wires. Rather than scolding me, I'm going to run ahead.
Ariel!
Come back. I'll chase after her, relishing the joys of youth and vitality. I bet you long for those days. Don't you, Eden?
If you truly understood the reality, my friend, I can't help but wonder if Louise is aware of it as well.
Ariel can run incredibly fast, just as she mentioned. If you keep following the square wire, you'll eventually come across the android. Return here before you end up getting hurt, or worse, killed by that creature. You can be just as reckless as my friend Louise at times.
Jason, take a look. I believe I've spotted the Gooper. I learned a bit about them in school, and from what I can see, this one seems to be one of the older models.
It seems like that's a positive aspect, as it indicates that it won't run for too long without a battery to keep it going. Ideally, if we disconnect or sever this wire, it won't even realize that it's been powered down.
What was that? There's a potential threat of locking onto targets to eliminate them.
Why can't things just be simple? It feels like nothing ever goes according to plan. Ariel, could you please stay on the other side of the room?
Who are you people? Who are you all? Are you involved in drug dealing?
Hey there, you must be Gooper. I'm Jason, and these are my friends Eden and Ariel. We're here with a mission to deactivate you, and I believe we have what it takes to succeed. It would be wise for you to cooperate with us, Gooper.
No, fuck off. No, fuck off, error. You want to see my bird of prey?
Your bird of prey. It seems you're the only one being hunted now. I'm about to shut down your power bank and send you off to Dreamland. By the way, what's that bird perched on the beam over there?
His companion is Brent, a robotic hawk. He specializes in training both robots and fierce attack birds.
Brent, I need your help to get them off my back. They're about to fire me. Please assist me in dealing with this situation.
Step back, everyone. I've got Brent covered. Don't forget, I've got a booster and I can handle his hawk.
I feel compelled to confront you all because you're violating the law, and I have a strong disdain for drug dealers. Whether they're healers or peelers, I can't stand it.
Hope you enjoy the flames, because it looks like you're all set to go, Gooper.
I'm ready for anything, even a little fire. Want to check out my chainsaw? I've taken down more than a few drug dealers with it.
I almost forgot to bring up the chainsaw aspect. He really enjoys decapitating people and then just leaving their heads out in plain sight.
Thanks for sharing that at the most inconvenient time. Be careful, Ariel. That hawk is about to swoop down on you, and it seems like it has lasers. We need to get out of here.
Hurry and take cover behind the metal door. This isn't the best plan.
Hey babe, they just returned to James's place. They came in with a couple of boxes of beer and were singing as they wandered in about an hour ago.
It seems they have a routine of grabbing a few beers and heading to a nearby pub, which is their usual plan. They consistently squander any benefits they receive on beer.
My son, dinner is almost ready. Would you like some salt and vinegar on your food? And remember, Let's keep this time just for us. No inviting Dot. It's our special mother-son moment.
I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on one of those rats. If they happen to leave, just give me a call and I'll come meet you wherever you are.
There's been some activity. I just noticed a hand lifting the window open. It's not exactly warm outside. In fact, it's quite chilly.
They'll probably be opening a window to keep the apartment from smelling like weed. You can definitely catch a whiff of it whenever you walk by. They really enjoy that stuff.
I'll ask once more if you could refrain from chatting with that creature on the phone. Would you like some salt and vinegar on your chips, my son?
Could you please say hi to Pam for me? I'm really sorry I couldn't make it to dinner. Maybe I can whip up something for both of you next week.
She can fuck right off.
Mum would love that. I'll let her know I'm having my dinner. Keep me updated on everything, and she sends her regards to you, Dot.
Do I fuck?
I love you, Dot.
Love you to my baby.
It seems, Mum, that I'll soon be taking care of those pests. Laura and James are in for quite a rough time ahead.
I'm feeling quite upset, Mick. I asked you twice if you wanted anything on your chips, and you just blinked at me. I'm also not pleased with Dot. She's acting really strange and seems to be pulling your focus away from me. You're my son, and I believe I deserve your full attention.
I have a girlfriend, and I kindly ask that you respect her mother. When you're not around, my amazing aunt and her are all I have left.
This situation is really stressing me out. You're making some mistakes. And if that DC Grey catches you, you're going to be in serious trouble. I'm sorry, but I need to take my medication. I'm feeling chest pain from all this stress.
I truly apologize, Mom. I never intended to cause you any stress. I'll make sure to eat my dinner. Am I in trouble for being a bit naughty?
You need to finish your dinner and head to your room. No television for the next 30 minutes. If you don't follow this, I'll have to take away your raincoats. Do you understand, son?
Please don't do that. It would really upset me, Mom. I promise I'll behave. Just don't take my raincoats away, okay?
When you come to my farm, you need to follow my rules. If you don't, I might just set fire to all your raincoats. Just think about what your dad would say if you ignored him.
It's best not to bring up Dad. He might hurt me and make you come to bed with me, Mom.
Sure you wouldn't want that to happen, would you? Imagine if everyone discovered that I still shared a bed with you, son.
I adore my cling film mummy, and I promise to behave.
It's time to enjoy your dinner, and don't forget to give my feet a nice massage afterward. Dot won't be able to separate us, my son.
Hey girls, are you all set? It's getting dark out here. Are we heading to the pub, or are you still working on your makeup?
I'm almost set, but I'm torn about what to wear. Should I go with the leather jacket or stick to my dress, babe?
Grab the jacket, it's freezing out there. I'm skipping the makeup today, just going to chill with my joint and I'll be all set.
Louise, why are you looking at Laura's phone? She'll be furious if she finds you snooping through her messages.
I'm not checking her messages. My phone is acting up and insists it's 7 a.m. I tried to adjust the time to make it accurate.
Are we heading to Kingskerswell, or are we just planning to check out one of the nearby pubs?
Local spots are definitely more affordable than other pubs. Sounds like we're all set because I'm eager to have a wild night.
Absolutely. Let's focus on getting everyone home safely without any conflicts or issues with the police.
Louise, don't throw up on any cops, and please don't try to take a bite out of me.
Fuck off, you bitch.
Is everything okay, Louise? I can hear it in your voice that you might be a bit high. Did someone smoke too much? Pass it over here. I could use some before heading out because of my anxiety.
I am fucking baked.
Let's get moving and head to the pubs. Has anyone heard from Jason yet?
I am sure Jason is doing well, and I appreciate you both keeping an eye on me. I feel a bit like I'm stoned and pissed, guys. I'm fucked.
Make sure to keep that door shut. If he gets inside, we're all going to be chopped to bits.
How about I propose that you take half of my business, Gooper, and we can just put this entire situation behind us?
Drug dealer must die. Die, dealers. I am Gooper. I am better than you.
That didn't go as planned.
This is definitely not the moment to be messing around with your boosters, Ariel. You're on the verge of getting sliced in two, and here you are, toying with them.
I'm really working to save both of you. My goal is to get everything in sync so I can catch Gooper off guard as soon as he breaks through that door.
You'd better hurry up with your plans, because he almost split the door in half. It's time to take action.
Hey there. Did you all miss me? So, who wants to be the first to get chopped into tiny little bits?
When you knock me down, Gooper, just get lost and blow away.
That was an impressive shot. I've never seen a wind booster like that before, but it looks like Brent has been completely blown to bits.
It seems that Gooper has managed to break his chainsaw in the process. That's quite remarkable. Now we have an opportunity to take him down.
You have to disconnect him from his power bank. I'm not sure he can recharge without it, and he'll be vulnerable. Try to sneak up on him from behind and cut off his connection.
To take him down effectively, we should approach from various directions to surround him. Just be cautious. He's tough as steel and can deliver a serious blow if he connects.
I won't rely on weapons. I'll take you down with sheer strength as I crush your heads against the walls.
You believe you can take me down? You may have the strength, but I'm way faster than you. Come on, Gooper. Let's see what you've got coming your way.
You really believe you can fool me? The person in the pink jumper is coming over to cut off my power, but that's not happening.
Ariel, be careful.
That was an incredibly narrow escape. He put a hole right through the wall.
Give that a shot, you foolish machine.
There's a red light flashing on his back. That's his power bank, and it's a vulnerability. If we can strike that spot with enough force, we might be able to take him down.
It's one thing to say it, but quite another to actually do it, considering the sheer force he's generating. If you had a booster, perhaps I could hit him or yank him away from the wires.
I need to recharge my wind booster, so I'm unable to do anything right now, especially with the way he's throwing punches around.
Perhaps this steel pipe could lend us a hand. Jason, give him a solid whack with it. It might just do the trick.
Give it a shot, and I'll break that bar over your head, you drug dealer.
Why on earth is this thing labeling me as a drug dealer?
I've reached my limit with this. If you want something done properly, you really have to take matters into your own hands.
Where on earth did you even get that gun? I've told you time and again, I don't want any of that in my house.
The error charge packet is damaged beyond my ability to fix. The anti-death protocol is now active, and self-destruction mode has been initiated.
How explosive can these things really get? Aiden, should we be worried about this?
Jason, look at Eden already on the move. What are you waiting for? Just go for it.
Just fucking run.
I'm running.
Target locked. Suicide bomber mode engaged.
It's after us, and it's fast. Did that robot just say, suicide bomber mode activated?
Get back here, you 3 drug dealers.
Keep on running, and with a stroke of luck, it might just run out of batteries.
Is it possible for it to still go boom, boom, without batteries?
Noticing that its eyes have turned red, I would say it's quite probable, since it's flashing more rapidly.
Jason, be careful. It's about to reach for you. Watch out.
The robot has grabbed hold of me and refuses to release its grip. You two need to get out of here. Run now.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jason. And just a heads up, drug dealers usually end up in a pretty dark place.
Jason, stay still. I'm about to shoot its arm off.
Significant harm to the left arm. Repair efforts are impossible due to an explosion at 95%.
Well, direct your explosion over there, robot.
Seek shelter. It's about to explode.
I've had some near misses, but that was the closest I've come to staring death in the face since 1987.
I was worried for a moment that you two might get caught in the explosion. Are you both okay?
I had a feeling this would come in handy today, even though I've never shot a gun before. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with myself for landing 2 perfect shots. It felt surreal, like time slowed down and everything paused the moment I pulled the trigger.
I'm really thankful you showed up, Ariel. Because of you, I'm still here. You handled that robot way better than I did. Eden, do you really think you have an exterminator who can outdo me?
Shai might possess a unique strength embedded in your DNA, a latent ability that doesn't require any enhancements. That was quite remarkable. Unfortunately, the whole thing exploded, so we won't be receiving any rewards. On the upside, at least we can say goodbye to those chainsaw murders.
We need to leave this place. That noise is bound to catch the attention of the real police, not just those defective androids.
It's true. We need to leave this place. The important thing is that Android won't be returning anytime soon.
Let's go, you two. I want to grab a fucking pint before the pubs close.
You can go ahead. Laura and I are discussing some serious matters regarding relationships. I know you're short, but please walk a bit faster.
Fuck you, James.
It could be a sign that we are finally valuing each other's feelings. Despite the rough times we've had, we can work together to mend what we've lost.
I long for the days when we spent time together, whether it was shopping in Plymouth or engaging in those activities that Louise wouldn't approve of. Even sneaking into government buildings.
We could plan a romantic outing without Louise hovering around. Sometimes she feels like a referee. How about we try crazy golf or catch a movie at the cinema soon, just the two of us without Louise or Jason?
Make sure it's a good one. No stories about drug dealers in a factory that feels like a horror movie. Skip Charlie and the Coke Factory, babe.
Hi, do you have any updates, Dot?
I'm tracking James, Louise, and Laura as they walk down Tory Road. It looks like they're heading to the pub, just as you thought. Are you planning to meet me, Mickey?
Great. I'll jump in the van and come to you right away. Try to talk to them without Louise around and subtly introduce the idea to them.
I don't want to be responsible for taking either of you home tonight. The last time, I had to manage both of you on my own. I'm looking for a peaceful evening without any drama, so please don't go into the restrooms together to try to one-up each other.
I won't be searching for his mushroom tonight, so no need to worry. Plus, I'm on my period. Do you know what they call it if you...
It relates to Rainbow Road, and I'd prefer you not to discuss your strawberry jam experience with me. You all claim I'm terrible at being gross, but Laura is even worse than me, James.
I really enjoy being with both of you. Let's link arms and have an amazing evening together. You two are my best friends, and I love you dearly.
Do not link arms with me. I'm an adult, not a kid.
James, come on, seriously. I know we're a couple, but linking? That's so childish, man.
I admire the friendship he shares with them, but I'm not great at forming friendships myself. I feel guilty about this, but Mick has asked for my help. They haven't done anything to hurt me, and Laura has always been kind to me.
I hope these moments with the three of us last forever.
Certainly Louise has been supporting you for an even longer time than I have.
You can never predict what lies ahead. As I mentioned, I've experienced a few things, and there's a history we haven't uncovered yet. The best approach is to embrace the tough times. They could last a few years, 2 decades, or even longer. Ultimately, everything comes to an end, including our adventures, James.
Let's enjoy the moment. I could really use a drink. You both can take care of me tonight.
Thanks for the adventure, both of you. I'm really sorry that the Gooper ended up exploding.
Sometimes things just happen as they do. Sure, we have no money, but let's focus on the positives. At least we don't have to stress about the risk of being robbed anymore.
Some people have negative feelings about boosters. Some can't use them, while others simply dislike them.
I have a strong aversion to androids. They can be quite frustrating, and many lack independent thought. However, I have to give credit to Gooper for making a choice that led to his malfunction.
Do you want to hear a secret, everyone?
You're an android, aren't you, Eden?
What?
I understand that people can be judgmental, and I'm sorry to hear you're feeling this way, Jason. I was created in 1999 as one of the Miles models, a prototype. However, I managed to escape years ago and have been pretending to be human since then.
I realize I've been harshly judging you, even though you've been acting for good reasons. Sure, maybe not in the case of drugs, but you were trying to put an end to a dangerous version of people like you.
I may be younger than both of you, but I believe we can all learn from each other. Each of us has our own unique qualities. Whether you're a woman, black, or an android, we've all faced judgment at some point. Perhaps it's time for us to reconsider how we judge one another.
I believe you're correct. I had a negative experience with some androids or robots before we met. You recall the night I was stabbed? I've carried that fear with me ever since. I'll take the lessons I've learned tonight and reflect on them as I head home.
I believe I will too. You're my friend now, Jason, and you're a good person. Both of you are, and I have a sense that we'll meet again. As long as you keep Eden in your life, he may be grumpy, but he's a good guy.
Louise is calling me, and I bet she's looking for some weed. I've been out all day. I'll take this call. Hello, Louise.
What time will you be back? We've gone to the Devon Inn, and James and Laura are driving me crazy. She's going on about her monthly periods, and James is in a hugging mood. Please help me.
Everything is organized here. I will join you in about an hour.
That's fucking disgusting.
It's a considerable distance between the two towns, Louise.
I'm not fucking talking about that. Someone has left their spunk and cum all over the bathroom toilet. Seriously, what is fucking wrong with people? It's making me feel fucking sick.
I apologize, but I'm struggling to hold back my laughter. Louise, could you please tone it down? We have a teenager here, if that's all right.
I'm not foolish.
Hey, Eden, we're planning to come up and see you soon. I have a great idea for a fun night. I hope you'll join us. I'll fill you in later. All right, Jason, see you soon. And if you find a place where I can get rid of James and Laura, please let me know.
You should definitely grab some earphones. They're really great. I'm heading out of Totnes now, so I'll catch up with you soon, Louise. Take care.
Catch you later, everyone.
I look forward to catching up at whatever event Louise has in store for us. This is where we part ways for now. I truly hope we can remain good friends, Jason.
It was great meeting you, Jason. Take care.
It's time to return to the realm of the eccentric.
Seriously, maybe it's been a blessing in disguise that we're not living together. Our relationship and friendship seem to be back on track. When was the last time we even argued?
It's been a while since we last did that, but I think it's because we're not constantly getting in each other's way. Do you think we'd start arguing again if we move back in, babe?
Let's give it a shot. How about you come stay at my place for a week? We can see if we can coexist peacefully without any disagreements. And who knows, if it goes well, maybe you could consider moving in with me. No pressure, James. Wow, it's been a while since we've seen her. Remember Dot from college? The quiet one with the red hair? We should definitely invite her over. She could use some more friends. Hey Dot, come join us over here.
Hey James and Laura. It's been forever since we last caught up. I've been swamped with college work lately, but I hope you guys are doing well.
Hey, everything's good here. James and I were hoping you could come hang out with us. We've been discussing the idea of living together again. By the way, have you met someone new?
I'm currently dating someone who is a bit older than me, but we have a great connection. He shows me a lot of care and always surprises me with gifts. We actually met through an online dating platform.
At least you're lucky to have someone who buys you gifts. Unlike James, who was too scared to even step foot into Jack and Stacy's to get me a film the other day.
We have no use for that kind of movie. I'm surprised that you were able to persuade Jason to go and fetch it for you. I'm sorry, Doc, this is not the news you wanted to hear, is it?
Hey, I have some exciting news for you. Remember the watchtower that burned down 6 years ago? Well, there might be a DNA booster inside. I thought you both might find that interesting.
James, there's a chance it could be valuable. Let's go look for it. Tomorrow night, we'll head down there and search for it. Are you in, babe? Please say yes.
Are you absolutely certain that's a good idea? What if Mick decides to follow us and harm us in some way? Plus, you know, if we bring this up to Louise, she'll just dismiss it as too risky and potentially deadly.
Let's keep it a secret from her and head out tomorrow night. We can say we're grabbing a bite at an Alpha course or something, and then we can go on an adventure.
You both would definitely have a blast together. Unfortunately, I have to leave now. I just wanted to check if there were any available tables for dinner for two. It was great seeing you both. Let's catch up again soon.
See you later, mate.
Bye, Dot. All right, James, let's stay silent tomorrow and not tell Louise anything. Oh, look, here comes Louise, and she seems quite upset for some reason.
Can you fucking believe it? People really need to start cleaning up after themselves. I mean, there's literally wanking semen on the toilet seat because someone decided to fuck each other in there. And then, to top it off, the staff member had the nerve to ask if there wasn't enough toilet paper to clean their shit up. I was just like, no fucking way am I cleaning up someone else's mess.
Did you end up licking it off the toilet seat? When you moaned? He probably thought you were a wanker too. And why is she so fascinated by those cum stains?
Stop right there, or I'll drag you by the collar and make you clean it up with your fucking mouth.
Let's relax and enjoy a pleasant evening. Tonight has been great. Maybe it was all thanks to that strange guy who went by the name Seaman Stains and disappeared into the toilet.
Sometimes I just need a good laugh, so I'm planning to unwind alone tomorrow evening. Hope you guys don't mind. We can catch up later in the week or maybe at college.
I believe we're heading back in on Friday, if my memory serves me right. I'm almost finished here, but unfortunately I can't splurge on another beer right now because I'm a bit short on cash.
Guys, chill. Tech came through with the payment today, so I'm treating you guys to a beer. Just let me know what you want, and I'll make sure to get it for both of you.
Mick will be absolutely thrilled with me, especially when he sees that I've helped him get rid of Laura and James. He's going to be so proud of what I've done. Exciting update. Babe received some great news. James and Laura will be heading to the Watchtower tomorrow with the DNA booster all by themselves. They actually trusted me.
Great job, Dot. This location seems like a prime spot for an accident. Perhaps the severe damage caused one of them to slip, leading to a tragic outcome when the other tried to save them.
Naturally, if the incident receives little attention from the public, we'll come out on top. It appears that Louise advised them to stay out of sight.
I'll make sure to send them straight to hell myself when I catch up with both of them.
Once you've handled them, their time will be over. After that, we can focus on handling Louise Morrison. We'll take down the rats together, babe.
In 1963, 3 acquaintances showed up at my doorstep with malicious intentions. For years, I anticipated the moment when our paths would cross again. The trio who once altered my life for the worse are now the ones in danger. One thing is certain. Everything is about to take a different turn.
Are you okay, Mick? You seem lost in thought.
I'm doing well, but unfortunately, our little companions won't be around much longer. By this time tomorrow, the mice will have disappeared, my dear.